All right. Hey, happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday, girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday, January 4th, 2021. Y'all, this is officially, can I tell y'all, for me, like, it's really 2021 now. You know, throughout the weekend, of course, I was still trying to get my 2020 energy out of me. You know, how many of y'all feel like you spent the last few days trying to really get rid of that old energy, that old frequency, those old vibes of 2021? Y'all, come on, keep it real with me this morning. How many of y'all can honestly say the last 3 days, okay, today is the 4th of January, how many of y'all could really say the last 3 days you really still been trying to get rid of the residue of 2020? Just come on and let me know if I'm speaking to somebody right now. Let me make sure I'm not just the only one that really was making sure that I really was over with 2020. All right, thank you so much. I sure appreciate the honesty. But how many of y'all have woke up this morning like, to hell with that shit? Today is a new day. How many of y'all woke up this morning and you said, to hell with what I've been thinking, to hell with the bull crap? Today is my day. If you woke up today and said, for real, like for real, all jokes aside, I'm all the way in 2021. Today is my day. I want you to drop some fire if you have made a decision that I'm all the way in. I ain't going back. What was is over with, but I am not playing with myself for 2021. I want to know if I'm talking to anybody this morning when I say that, you know what? It is for real now that we are in a new year, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. You know, I went to bed last night at about 10:30. Man, Chris, tell me about it, man. I went to bed last night at about 10:30, you know, and I woke up this morning at like 4 a.m. And I'm going to tell y'all something, you know, it was a heaviness on my shoulder, a very, very serious heaviness on my shoulders. And I thought about my life. I'm like, man, I got more than enough money in the bank. I have more than enough clothes. I have more than enough pocketbooks. You know, I got everything that I want. I got everything that I want. But yet and still, there's a heaviness that I'm experiencing. And I'm asking myself, well, Stormy, what is wrong with you? You happy? You love yourself? You got great business? You're doing well in your business? You know, why are you feeling this heaviness? And the first thing I thought about was that there's more work for me to do. You ever feel like you don't know what it is? Like you just don't know what it is. You don't know why you're mad, or you don't really know why you're sad. You can't really put your finger on it, but you know it's something. Well, let me tell y'all something. There's a heaviness that can come with uncertainty. There's a heaviness that can come with not doing the thing that you know you're supposed to be doing when you know you're supposed to be doing it. See, let me tell you, when you get exposed to a higher level of living, when you get exposed to the correct way of living, when you get exposed to right thought, when you get exposed to higher, it begins to take a toll on you. Especially when you could be honest and upfront with yourself, and you know that I've been sleeping on myself for too long. I've been really playing, you know, too long. Something happens on the inside of you when you really recognize, and you be serious, and you be like, you know what? I know that I'm not really doing the thing that I'm supposed to be doing. I know I could be going harder. I know I could be doing more. And there's a heaviness that comes with that. And so as I laid in my bed today, I'm like, wow, why do I feel like this? Why do I have all of this money, okay? Why do I have all of these jewels, all of these watches, all of this materialistic shit? But yet and still, there's a heaviness with my uncertainty. And I came to the conclusion after my meditation. See, mind you all, prior to my meditation, prior to getting on with over 700, thank you all for meditating with me every morning. I want to tell you, I appreciate it. If it wasn't for your energy, I probably would have stopped doing the meditations, especially as deep as I've been going. It's really because I have over 700 people as my accountability partner. And for that, I'm extremely grateful. But before my meditation, I was emotional. I was like, why am I feeling this feeling? What is it? Stormy, you're an executive ambassador in an amazing company. You have the biggest team in the company. You know, you got 31 millionaires. You got, why? And let me tell y'all what the revelation was after my workout. This is why meditation is important. Understand, y'all, that prayer allows you to talk to God. Prayer is when you are able to talk to God. You say what you want to say to God, but God wants to talk to you. He wants to talk to you. And so when you meditate, you allow him to speak to you. And so this morning, even though I did meditate in my bed, it was more of a different type of meditation. But this morning, when I got on my meditation with my group, it was different. And as I quieted my mind in that environment, because I need y'all to know that environment is everything, okay? Environment is everything. Environments plays a huge role on your life. You know, the places that you put yourself in is an environment. The way you think in your mind is an environment, okay? The people that you hang around are a part of your environment. Your home is an environment. Hear me out. Instagram, Facebook, okay, YouTube, a TikTok, a Clubhouse, you know, Zoom is an environment. Listen to me. And the way you receive information, okay, has a lot to do with the environment, okay? We're not going back to living the way we used to live. Those days are over with. We're not going back to living the way we used to live. Therefore, I want you to know that your new environments are going to be called social media, okay? Hear me out. Your new environment is going to be called Instagram. Instagram gives you a feeling. An environment is about the surroundings, okay? And an environment is about a feeling. And so I was in a different environment this morning as I was meditating with over 600, 700 men and women that First of all, some of them are already multimillionaires because it's not a bunch of broke people. Some of them are uncertain. Some of them are certain. Some of them are excited. Some of them are depressed. Everybody that was in the group came from different places in the group. But all of us came there with one purpose. All of us came there with one purpose. And our one purpose is higher. Our one purpose is that we want to go further, faster. We want to go beyond our current limitations. And so we're in that group with expectation. See, y'all came here to this Wake Up and Win call this morning, this environment. You know, I don't ever get over 2,300 people on my lives, okay? But why is it? Why is it that on a Monday at 9 o'clock, I know for a fact that I'm going to have over 2,000 people on my live? It's because of the environment. It's the environment. It's the environment that I make the Mondays at 9 o'clock. Listen to me. And you become accustomed to me in this environment at 9 o'clock. If I go live at 10, listen to me, you're not going to get on here unless you are coming to work out, because you already know that at 10, I'm working out. So the environment that I've created on my Instagram, okay, you kind of know what to expect. And so you know at 9, I'm going to say something that's going to wake your ass up, that's going to shift you. Always at 9, okay? At 10, you know I'm going to work out. At 3, 4, and 5, you know I may be on here smoking my Stormations. I may be talking shit. So you don't come here with the thought process of receiving, of getting fed, of coming to eat. And so your mindset changes according to the environment. And so I just want to let you guys know today, be very mindful of your environments that you constantly put yourself in. Know that the environment in your mind and the environment that you put yourself in plays a huge role on where you're going. See, there's a lot of you all right now that have a lot of dreams and you got goals. There are things that you want to see show up in your life. However, okay, you keep putting yourself back in particular environments that don't give you the power and that don't give you the push to your purpose. And you're trying to figure out, why do I have this constant unsettling feeling? And a part of it is because your spirit being, your inner environment knows that you should be doing more. See, I don't know if it's just me that got an insane, insatiable work ethic that's like crazy. And when I'm not working to my main capacity, which is to become a billionaire, because the truth is I am a multi-billionaire, time just hasn't caught up yet. When I'm not working in conjunction with my desires, I get weary. I'm not going to lie. And the Bible says, don't get weary in well doing. But I messed up, y'all. I got a confession to make. I messed up. And I got a confession to make publicly, because I'm the type of person that I like to be held accountable to my own mistakes. And let me tell y'all where I messed up. Last year, I set a goal. And I remember saying it, and I remember speaking it. I am so happy and so grateful now that it is December 31st, 2020. And I am so happy and so grateful now that I earned over $1 million plus. And here's what I'm talking about when I say apology. That goal was so low that I hit it. I hit it. I said I wanted it. I spoke it. I prayed on it. I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I wrote it down like I'm back to writing down my goals 100 times a day. Like I'm back on it. I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I could go to journals where I show you where I wrote down the date of I am so happy and so grateful now that I, Stormy Nicole Wellington, earn over $1 million a month. And I never said Total Life Changes. So I never included where I saw my company going, which was a disrespect. And I set my goal too low, which allowed my work ethic to match my goal. See, when you set a goal, okay, you now have to make sure that your work ethic matches your goal. See, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough to just meditate. It's not enough to just, speak affirmations. I'm here to tell y'all that. It is not enough to just meditate. Okay, it's not enough just to speak affirmations. I'm telling you, because what's going to happen is that you're going to be upset with yourself. You're going to have an unsettling feeling within yourself when you know that all you're doing is meditating, speaking affirmations, and praying and writing it down. You know that ain't all that you got to do. It's not. There has to be a certain level of diligence. There has to be a certain level of action taken. If not, you're not going to like yourself. If not, you're going to be very upset with yourself. If not, you're going to be looking at yourself and feeling like, what am I doing? Why am I settling? You're going to feel this heaviness of your goals. See, I am here to tell you that your goals carries weight. Your goals carries weight. When you set a real goal and you speak it and you speak it and you speak it and you speak it and you write it and you write it and you write it and then you begin to believe the goal. Oh, shit. When you begin to believe the goal, something happens. See, the problem with a lot of you all, why you can't get to your next level is because you have set goals that you don't even believe for yourself. That's why your work ethic doesn't match. Because you say crazy things like, I spoke to a young lady and she's brand new to my business and she works like a regular job. I think she makes like $10, $12 an hour. And I spoke to her and I really wanted to work with her, y'all. Like I really wanted to work with her. And she goes, I'm going to make $1 million a month next year. Okay. Mind you, she's brand new, never did this before. And I'm like, well, how are you going to make $1 million a month? And she was like, I know I'm going to make it. I know I'm going to make it. And here's the deal. I'm not trying to belittle anybody's ambitions, but $1 million a month, I know that I make it look easy, but it's not easy. It took me maybe 25 years. Okay. It wasn't until I was maybe about 15 that I even thought about becoming a millionaire. It wasn't until I was 32 that I had a millionaire mentor. Okay. And so my millionaire mentor earned $1 million a month and I got in close proximity with him. Okay. All of my male mentors, were multi-millionaires, but I was blessed to have one that made $1 million a month. And because of the proximity that I had with him, it gave me a different level of confidence because of the applied information that see, a lot of you all know a lot of things, but do you apply the things that you learn? See, it's not considered wisdom until the application is done. See, the reason why you are feeling a level of uncertainty, a level of heaviness, a level of why do I feel like this? And it's only the 4th day of the year. Why am I not feeling, happy-go-lucky? It's because you know that you should be doing more. You know it. And you know that you have the wherewithal and the information. You just got to go out there and decide to be the demonstration. See, it's not enough to say, oh, yeah, I know. You ever had a friend that you try to tell them something and they be like, oh, I already know. And you be like, how you know? If you knew, you would not be doing the things that you were doing. And so why are we in this place right now, y'all? First of all, it's a brand new year. Okay. We are blessed to be able to say, man, you could write a whole new book. Like your life can be totally unrecognizable. This time, 90 days from now, this time next year, you could be a whole new person based upon your consistent habits, based upon you getting in a purpose, based upon you getting in your purpose, you getting in alignment, you having integrity, and you having diligence, okay, and dignity, okay? I've been talking about that acronym, that word paid. Everybody wants to get paid. Right now, the world is experiencing very, 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 very high levels of uncertainty. You know, I don't know why, y'all, but I got to tell y'all, you know, I love to watch Unsolved Mysteries. Like, I just love to watch Unsolved Mysteries. I like to watch it. They're having something on Sunday coming on talking about millionaire murderers. And I'm watching it, okay? I'm a millionaire, but I'm not about to murder nobody. But I like to watch it. And I really can't figure out why. And this morning I was watching something and it clicked. It clicked. I just like to see people who are fearless, okay? If you can carry out a whole crime of killing somebody, I like to get into the thought process of a person like that. And I've always been that girl that I like to watch these cases. And I love to watch how the officers find the damnedest things to convict the killers. It be the shoe prints, you know, it be a hair follicle, it be the traction on the bottom of the shoe. And I'd be like, damn, that's how they, and I like watching how the whole process of you killed this person and then they go through the whole process of, you know, looking at the bodies and the blood was spewed. They could tell if the gun was over here or the gun was over there. Like, I just been in awe with that. And so I'm watching it. And I'm just like, wow. The way people have courage, but in the wrong areas. For you to have the courage to kill somebody and to have strategy on how to clean up the crime scene. What if you took that same mentality and put it into doing something productive? And so I'm just reminding you today that all of us, we are limitless potential. We have so much power on the inside of us if we could, first of all, respect the process. Okay, respect the process. What is it that you see for yourself? You know, Stormy, you said $60 million this year. Do you know what that means? First of all, I got a confession. After all the things I've experienced in the network marketing industry, I'm not very excited about allowing too many people to come close to me. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like it. I'm not that excited about the new souls that I have to welcome in, especially when I know that most people don't even believe themselves. See, when these people go out and they commit these crimes, they really think that they're going to get away with it. They really believe that they are going to get away with it. Okay, and some of them do. But then the mass majority of the people that commit these crimes, they don't get away with it. And so when I look at relationships and I look at the things people have done, I feel like you think you're going to get away with it. Okay, you think you're going to get away with the reciprocity or the karma that could come with doing wrong. You think you're going to get away with it. But the truth is, no matter who you are and what you are, let me tell you, the law of reciprocity is always working. Karma is always working. And so I had to make up in my mind, Stormy, $60 million is a lot of money. You've never made $60 million in a year. You've never made $30 million in a year. And so your goal right now is to go from what you couldn't do in 40 years, your belief is that you're going to do it in 1 year, and you think it's not going to come with some of the same type of things that you've seen on those same movies that you like to watch, those same unsolved mysteries. You don't think it's going to come with a little bit of, you know, blood. You don't think it's not going to come with a little bit of tears. You don't think it's going to come with a little bit of betrayal. When you look at these murder scenes, do y'all know 99.9% of the victims were killed by someone that they knew that was the most closest to them, like a husband that they once loved. Okay, they call it crimes of passion. And so all I could think about is, you know what, Stormy? Don't allow your fear of being hurt. Don't allow your fear. Let me tell y'all something. Successful people don't like wasting their time. Wasted time is worse than wasted money. And so nothing burns me more than to give my time to somebody and to see that they were not serious in the first place. And so I just want to encourage y'all today, for me, to get very certain on what it is that you see for the new year, which is where we are right now. What is it that you want to see show up in your new year? What is it that you want to see happen for your family? What process are you willing to go through? Listen, when you decide something, decide rhymes with homicide. Decide rhymes with homicide, which means something has to die. What about you has to die, Stormy, so that you can go out there and create that $60 million income that you believe in? You've been speaking it for the past 6-8 months. You've been speaking it. What has to die? And what has to die? Like, I watch these HLN shows and I've been watching every day. That's all I want to watch, y'all, is these unsolved mysteries. Like, I can't wait till Sunday to see how these millionaires kill people. I want to see this. I'm trying to figure out how you a millionaire and you got time to kill somebody. But listen, decide rhymes with homicide. Something has to die. Something has to die. Something has to die. Stormy, you cannot have fear. You cannot have fear of being hurt again and allow that to stop you from your next story. What if the next girl you help appreciates you and you create a bond with her like you did with Anna? And y'all may have situations, but y'all bond is so deep that y'all may go through things, but y'all have a different kind of relationship. What if that was what God had for you? What if God wants you to go and give some more of your love to these new girls, to these new guys? Like, when I think about, and Natalie, me and Natalie have a different kind of relationship. There were times where we didn't get along and we didn't see eye to eye. But what if I would have shut down? And what if I would have not allowed that part of me that was afraid of women? Like my mom used to tell me growing up, she don't trust bitches. My mama used to always say, I don't trust that bitch. Don't bring her to my house. The bitch will take your money and fuck your man. My mom used to always say that to me. And I found myself saying it in my mind, like, oh, why is this thought? Why are these words coming to my mind? It's because after you've been hurt, after you've been betrayed so long, it could cause you to shut down. But I'm telling you all right now today, there's so much more for you to do. And unfortunately, but fortunately, you're going to have to move from a place of appreciation versus expectation. You can't expect people to love and to be how you are. Like, my heart is so big. I be wondering sometimes, close that motherfucker up. It's too big. It's too big. You need to go from a size 14 shoe heart to a size 6, okay? It's just too big. But then I realized, to whom much is given, much is required. To whom much is given, much is required. Stormy, if they come and go, so what? That means that your season in their life was over. So I just changed my perspective. Give them what they need for the time they need it. Don't forget, you're in business, sis. You're in business. You're not looking to create a friend. These people are not your friends. It takes time. Let me tell y'all what it takes to build a real friendship. First of all, you don't know if a person is your friend until the money is tested. Let's get that one clear. If a person can jump ship on a relationship because the money ain't what it was or what it used to be, that ain't your friend. I can tell you one of the things that I experienced with Natalie and both Anna. Our relationship was tested financially and they never went anywhere. If anything, when the times got rough, we got closer. That's why we are where we are today. That's why we have the relationship that we have today. That's why we have the connection that we have today. Because our friendship took time. These two women, to give you an example, for those of you that watch me and Anna or watch me and Natalie, we've been dealing with each other in proximity through the ups and the downs, the good and the bad, the money and no money for 5 years. And so moving into this next season, you are going to have to make up in your mind that you are willing to grow through the process, that you are willing to be patient with yourself. And once you come up with a goal, there is a burden in that goal. And that goal must get accomplished by all means necessary, by any means necessary, even if something has to die. So what is it that you got to do away with? What is it that you got to stop thinking and stop allowing to scare you? And what is it that you got to stop telling yourself so that you can go do what you got to do, Stormy, to get your $60 million? Stormy, what is it that you got to do to get your $60 million, boss? What is it that you got to do, Natalie, to get your $14 million next year? What is it that you got to do, Chris, to have your $6 million year? What is it? Listen, y'all, every single one of y'all, what I want you to do right now, I want you to type in the comment section. I want you to type your income goal for next year, for this year, right now. How much do you believe in your gut? I'm talking about like real life, not playing, not capping. I'm talking about if I'm reading your numbers right now and you're looking to align with someone that I believe, I'm a manifester. Anything I say I want, I always get it. Anything. And it comes with a price. It comes with a little blood. It comes with a little homicide. But I always get it. So I dare you right now to type in the comment section, how much money are you going to make by December 31st, 2021? And I want you to have, thank you so much, Chris. I want to just like this. Boom. $6 million, 500,000 a month. I am so happy and so grateful now that I, Chris Brown, have earned over $6 million in total life changes. A $10 billion a year plus company. I am. Somebody says $5,000 a week. Somebody says $20,000. Is that for the year? You got to speak it plain, baby. $20,000 for the year is very poverty. $100,000 a month. I am so happy and grateful now that I've earned $20 million, $150,000 monthly. Somebody said 84. I don't like that number. That sounds incomplete. And that's the lady I'm launching Wednesday. Come on, Felicia. Give it to me a little bit more cleaner than that. 1 billion. See this person right here is either in stocks or some drugs, some type of other drugs, or crazy. 1 billion. Stop it. $2 million, $250 a month. Wow, it's a lot of money, Diana. Okay, 200,000 for the year. 2 million this year. 85,000 a month. 250,000 this year. $100,000, Jennifer. 12 million. 1 million a month, Tammy Price. Awesome. 84,000 a month, Felicia. Thank you. That's $1 million in a year. 3 million. 250,000 a month. Real life, $70,000 a month. 870,000 a year. Larissa says 1 million by December 31st. 1.25 million. Claude says, let's go. Okay, Sister Tanya says 10,000 a month. That's 120,000 a year. Egypt said this year. Okay, no number. All right. Salon Monique says 300,000. Kat says 250,000. Okay. Felicia, 1 million. Manaya, 50,000 a week. 200,000 a month. 2.4 million this year. Brenada, 20,000 a month. Awesome. Miss Hollywood, 20,000 a month. 30,000 a month. So let me tell y'all something. If you really believe that, these numbers that I'm seeing, these very astronomical numbers, hear me out on this one, y'all. Before I got it, I want to show y'all something. And I'm not going to stop showing this. Because this right here was my revelation and also my confirmation. And I'm supposed to share this with you guys. See, you got to learn and understand that there are some forces in this world. There's forces in this world that just work. There are things and tools that God has given us that allows us to create things for free. It's not about having all the money. You know, I made the most money when I was broke. But I've been talking about this, and I'm going to continue talking about this. 7 years ago, before I even joined Total Life Changes. 7 years ago when I was fat, broke, and depressed, I wrote this. And let me tell y'all what I wrote. I was not in Total Life Changes. I heard about it. I didn't believe in it. But I had a whole fuck it party with myself. And let me tell y'all about this fuck it party. I looked myself in the mirror. See that mirror right there? Okay. I looked myself in the mirror one day. And this is when I realized. This is after I had a revelation. I looked around my house. My house was dirty. I was fat. I was broke. I was unhappily married. The type of people I was hanging around was not the type of people I was hanging around. I became a member of a very broken church. The pastor was broken. His marriage was broken. He was broke. His kids was broken. Like everything, I just was attracting brokenness. And I didn't realize it because I didn't know back then about the law of attraction. I didn't know back then about the power that I had. I didn't know that my thoughts became things for real. I didn't really know it. I didn't know it. And I started one day after I woke up and I'm like, I can't keep waking up on the wrong side of the bed. Why do I keep waking up on the wrong side of the bed? This is not real. There's no way this is the wrong side of the bed. And then I realized that it was called depression. I was depressed and I was trying to take myself out of this depressed state. And I didn't know how to take myself out of this depressed state. And I knew that if I kept going at the rate that I was going, that Stormy Nicole Wellington, was going to sink myself. I knew that if I kept going at the rate that I was going, that I was going to be responsible for my own demise. And I was already different. I had already gained weight and had already made the wrong decision to get married. Like, I was watching myself. Watch this, y'all. This is how you check your thermometer and to see if you are on track or if you're not on track. Number one, watch this. How do you feel every day? What is your feelings? Do you feel happy throughout the day? Do you feel excited throughout the day? Or are you constantly feeling sad? Are you constantly thinking about things, making up stories in your mind, allowing voices in your head to tell you a bunch of stuff, excuse my French, that's bullshit? Are you allowing these things that's not real, fear, false evidence appearing real? Are you allowing the doubt that you created, the scenarios about things that you created? Are you allowing that to take root and therefore causing you to make very dumb, uncertain decisions? And I ask myself these questions because I realize, y'all, listen to me, that birds of a feather flock together. I realized that nobody was coming to my rescue until I realized that there was something that I needed to be rescued from. And so I remember reading the book of Proverbs every day, finding ways to rehabilitate myself. I needed to regain strength. I needed to regain some clarity. I needed to grab a hold of my life. Nobody was coming to save me because everyone that I was around was in a very low place. And they didn't have it, y'all. They didn't have it to give me. They didn't have the confidence. They didn't have the certainty. They didn't have the understanding to give to me. And so all of us was going like this. And you ever hear that saying? You be saying to yourself, why does it seem like it's things keep happening to me? Like I live in this cycle. It is a freaking cycle until you break it. And so I started to do the right things because I knew that the wrong things was not serving me. So how are you feeling constantly day after day after day after day? And if you're feeling uncertain, sad, depressed, unhappy, guess what you got to do? It is your responsibility to go seek some help. And that's what I did. And as I started to seek help, I trusted the people that were sent to help me. See, this is what y'all got to understand. Stop not trusting the help. You're praying for help. God sends it to you and you push the help away. Like what? You ask for help. God put you in the environment of help. He sends you the help and you hurt the help. And that was me. But I remember I woke up and I said, wait a minute. I ain't stupid. It's certain thing that they said to me. I'm just going to try it. And I remember hearing about the mirror effect. I read a book called The Magic of Believing. Y'all write that down. It's audio free on YouTube. The Magic of Believing. I would listen to it every day. And John Claude Bristol, he spoke about that mirror effect. And I remember looking in the mirror and I had my own come to Jesus talk with myself. And I'm like, Stormy, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you making yourself feel like this every day? Why do you keep talking bad to yourself? Why you keep beating yourself up? Why you do this to yourself? Why you so hard on yourself? Why you treat yourself like this? Like I'm literally like in the mirror saying, looking at myself saying, look at your skin, girl. Look at your skin. I remember looking at my body saying, look at your body. I remember looking at my friends and looking at my bank account saying, what have I done? And just like that, y'all, I promise you, I never made a decision so fast in my life. I looked in the mirror and I tried what John Claude Bristol said in The Magic of Believing. And I've had an encounter with myself. I had a come to Jesus with myself. And after I finished, I cried crocodile tears like I never cried before. And I went to work on myself. I immediately opened up every window in my house. I opened up all the blinds in my house. I put on some music in my house. And I started to throw things away. I went crazy in the house. And that's the moment that I realized that man is maker of himself. Man is maker of himself. And that's when I decided to make a change. And I began to follow and implement the things that I was taught. How many of y'all have learned things, but you just won't implement them? And you're saying, that shit don't work. That shit don't work. That shit don't work. When the truth is, you never even tried it. I remember in The Magic of Believing talked about how you should consistently do these things. No, it wasn't The Magic of Believing. It was It was, I forgot his name. I forgot. But he talked about doing these things for 30 consistent days. Don't allow yourself to go negative. Don't allow yourself to go dark for 30 days. And if you find yourself going dark, if you find yourself going depressed, then you have to start over. Every time you catch yourself going deeper into a place that you don't want to be in, you got to reset. And so this was my own personal challenge. I didn't tell nobody about it. I didn't tell my husband at the time about it. I didn't tell my kids about it because they didn't know, because I was faking everything. I was faking being happy. I was faking like everything was okay. I was faking. So how was I going to tell the same people that I faked to that I was faking? So what I did was I created this own personal challenge within myself. I wrote things down like the people told me to do. I looked in the mirror like they told me to do. Okay, I meditated every day, and I tried my best because I had nobody to help. Earl Nightingale, thank you, Angel. Earl Nightingale. I listened to it every day before I would go to bed. Every day. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be positive for 30 days. And the minute I went negative, I was like, damn, I got to start over. And so I started to become my own accountability partner. Every time, and for those of you in the coaching community, I'm going to post in the group the audio that I listened to, The Magic of Believing and Earl Nightingale. And so, guys, I wrote this down, y'all. This was January 1st of 2014. I had nothing. I was broke. I was depressed. I was hurting, y'all. And I'm just telling y'all these things because I need you to know that you have the power to change whatever you don't like. You can change it. Say it out your mouth right now. This is my year. Say it right out of your mouth. This is my year. Every morning before you leave your house, spend 5 minutes with your future. Play your future commercial in your head as a reminder to don't forget to speak out of your mouth. I am rich. I am so happy and so grateful now that I earn $100,000 every month. Look, y'all, I was broke when I did this. Okay. So, and I wrote down number 3, success comes to me easily and effortlessly. 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 Listen, y'all, speak these things. Stop giving your power away to other people. Act like you can't do nothing without these people. You got the power to create. Listen, success comes to me easily and effortlessly. Number 4, before I had one team member, I wasn't even in TLC. Here it is. I will help 1,000 families earn 6 figures. Number 5, grace and mercy follows me. Listen, y'all, when you know what you want, or rather when you know what you don't want, what you do want is easy. I encourage y'all today. That's right, Latavia. Today is day 4, and I know how y'all feel because I woke up with the same feeling this morning, and I'm pretty damn paid. And I woke up this morning pissed. Like, listen, bitch, you got more work to do. I don't care how rich you are right now. You know it's beyond the money for you. It's beyond the money for you. Now you got to create different environments. This is why I went live in the Zoom last night. Can I tell you why? Because people think that when you're on Instagram, they think Instagram is entertainment. People not even taking Instagram serious no more because we've been on it so much. It's like, oh, it's just Instagram. But why is it that I did Zoom last night on same thing I do on live, and I had over 300 people waiting to get in the room, couldn't get in the room, but I could have did the same thing on live. You know why? It's the environment. We got to put people in different environments. We got to put ourselves in a different environment. So all of y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm a pretty rich bitch. But I got a lot of work to do. And it bothers me. It bothers me that it's not happening. That's why I'm hiring more people, because I need more hands on deck. And because of the vision and the purpose that I have on the inside of me, it causes me to not be able to get comfortable. And so I know that I'm not the only one with this feeling, but I also know that the minute you decide, you got to activate. But what has to die? Decide rhymes with homicide. And so for me, I made a decision. Egypt, we need to talk. Welcome to the team, Egypt. I'm no longer allowing my fear of wasting my time with people to get in the way. I'm not. I'm just going to believe that if God placed you in my path, then you're the person that I'm supposed to connect to. So I'm no longer going to allow my fear of getting hurt by these women or these men to stop me from doing what I am supposed to do. It's not about the money. The money is just a measuring stick. But I'm going to not allow myself to be afraid of y'all. I'm not going to say, you make $1 million a month, Stormy. You don't have to deal with that. I do. Because my purpose is to elevate the economy everywhere I go. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everything I touch turns to gold. And so I know this. Therefore, I got to touch more people. And so I just want to tell each and every one of you that there is heaviness in the uncertainty. And the only uncertainty that you have is that, can I do this? Do I have the capacity to do this job and not get hurt? Do I have the capacity to do this job and not fail? See, a lot of you won't do it because you're afraid that you're going to fail. And so I'm telling you this morning, take that thought out of your mind and tell yourself, everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for me. Even the people that quit. Can I tell y'all something? And I'm going after this. If the people that hurt me would have stayed, I would not be the woman that I am today. And so the truth is, everything that was said to quote unquote hurt me, it really healed me. And it elevated me to understand more of who I am, Larissa. The hurt really healed me from my childhood trauma, because I realized that everybody is not for you. And your destiny is never tied, Chris, to anybody that wants to leave you. And I also realized that in the betrayal, in the hurt, after it's over, I always take off and go to a whole nother stratosphere. It ain't even another level. It ain't even another level. It's another dimension where I go. It's dimensions where I go to. I don't go to another levels. Levels is little. I've been past levels. It's another dimension. And so today, the first Monday of the year, believe that you are limitless potential and believe that all you need is on the inside of you. Stop second guessing yourself, Diana. Stop acting like you need somebody. Listen, y'all don't even need me, because you got it. All you need is within you. You just got to go activate and do it consistently and believe in it suddenly. That's it. Activate. Do the right things, China, consistently. And I promise you, the suddenly will blow your mind. I'm going to repeat that, China. I'm going to repeat that, Laquel. I'm going to repeat that. All you got to do is activate. Be consistent, Taylor, in the activation. Purpose, alignment, integrity, dignity. I promise you, stay right there. And all of the things that you desire, that you see on the canvas of your imagination, it will happen. It will start to happen. And you'll be like, I cannot believe that this is really my life. Like, guys, listen, I really say to myself, Shashi, for real, this time, 2 years ago, I thought that hurt me was going to kill me. I thought I was going to die from the hurt. But look at me now, Latavia. Look at me now. That man that left me, the relationship didn't work out. I thought I was not going to be able to live without this nigga. But look at me now, and I wouldn't even want him back if he tried to come back. I can't believe I even liked this nigga at one point in my life. So guys, listen, it's time to rise up. And it's time to go harder. Don't wait on nobody. Know that all you need is within you. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I am a force for God. I defy the odds. I set new standards. I am a leader. I am a leader. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. I am chosen by God. I am protected by God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against Stormy Nicole Wellington shall prosper. And every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned. It's my season. It's my turn. It's my season. It's my turn. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm wealthy. I'm strong. I am a champion. I will win. I am a champion. I will win. I will never be broke. Never, ever, ever, ever be broke another day in my life. I will never be broke another day in my life. I will never be broke another day in my life. And I will live the fullness of life and all God has for me. Trust me when I tell you, guys. Trust me when I tell you, whatever you're doing, make sure that you master your craft. Learn from the best of the best. Come up with a vision for your life. And only spend time with people that make you believe that the vision that you have for your life can come true. Do not spend time with people that allow you to settle. Don't do it. Dust settles. Do not spend time with people that don't believe in your dreams and goals. Don't waste your time. Only spend time with people that believe and say, you know what? Let's go further, faster. Because we are in alignment, there's nothing that we can't do because you got me. Be that person for people. Be that person for people that believes that because I have you in my life, I am limitless potential because you're here. Believe that for yourself. And I promise you, suddenly will kick in. You'll be like, wow, is this really my life? And you'll realize that you created it all alone. All the pain, all the hurt was you creating the life that you desire. And so, guys, I thank you. I'm going to put on my workout clothes, and it's time to get gangster and go work out with my son, the greatest personal trainer in the world, the most consistent trainer in the world. I remember this time, maybe 2 years ago, me and Chris Brown begging him to come back and work out, begging him, like, come on, Hennessy, people need you. And now, can I tell you, he been there every day, 3-4 times a day. And some of y'all who was begging him to come back don't even show up like he is showing up every day. And so because my son shows up every day, y'all, I show up every day. And so I hope you put on your workout clothes. I'm going to see y'all in 9 minutes working out. Watch this, though. It's over 3,000 people on here working out. How much you want to bet at 10 o'clock? I don't even have 1,000 people. You know why? Because the environment at 10 o'clock is different. All right. I love y'all. Mwah. Take your NutriBurst. Hey. Take your products. NRG. Let's do it. All right. See y'all later. Mwah. Peace.